have an EIDL loan that's in trouble, by in trouble I mean maybe you went out of business. Maybe your business does not have enough money to repay the loan. Let's talk about what happens since the repayment area is approaching. First, we'll give an example of you closed down the business. You took out an EIDL loan, an economic injury disaster loan, and your business did not make it through the COVID process. It closed down. If you close down your business, then we need to look next at the amount of the loan to determine what happens. If your loan was $25,000 or less, it was considered an unsecured loan. So it was not secured by any assets, nor did it have any personal guarantees. So you're basically off the hook, and the SBA is out of luck. They cannot pursue having you repay that loan if your business is closed. Now, what is closed? If you are an entity like an LLC, an Inc., a corporation, you need to file a dissolution through the state to be technically closed. If you have not done that, I would suggest doing that as a precautionary measure. Make life easier for you. Also, any checking accounts or assets in that company's name should be gone. Next, if your loan was over $25,000 but under $200,000, so that range between $25,000 and $200,000 is a secured loan. The loan is secured by the assets of the business. So if you fail to repay your loan, the SBA can take possession of the assets of your business. What if those assets don't equal anywhere near the repayment of the loan? Well, they're out of luck. That's all they can get. But it may be a little cumbersome in the process to determine that you don't have the assets to pay that back. Also, let's clarify a little bit. What are assets? Assets in this case are assets that were secured by a UCC filing, Uniform Commercial Code. That's generally like if you take out a lease, they'll file a UCC filing on the piece of equipment you leased. It's just collateral, saying that that equipment is the basis for the collateral of some note. So the under $200,000 but over $25,000 is secured by the assets of the business. So let's say you're a retailer, a restaurant. That the assets of the business would be your equipment, your furniture, fixtures, computers, things like that. Now, honestly, used equipment is kind of a dime a dozen these days, so it's not really worth much. You may not find that they do anything about that loan either. We're yet to see because we haven't really hit the deadline where the SBA really knows who's going to pay back their loan or not. If your loan is over $200,000, which would have happened through round 2. Remember that round 1 of the EIDL only went up to $150,000. In round 2, they made that go up to $500,000, and they enticed you if you'd like to take out more money. And somebody at the SBA probably said, "Ooh, we forgot. There's no personal guarantee. We should probably try to get one." So if you expanded that loan and went over $200,000, you do have a personal guarantee attached to that loan. That means that you are personally liable to repay it. Even if the business closed, they could come back and have you personally be expected to pay that note off. So make sure that even if your business is closed, if you are over $200,000, you need to have a plan in place. Your worst case scenario is personal bankruptcy. Otherwise, I would suggest that you format a way that you can repay that loan, continue to make the payments over the next 30 years. We will keep you posted if we hear of any further developments as the repayment structure begins. Those just began here in November of 2022. So let us know. Also, if you have any developments or hear of cases where loans are renegotiated, refinanced, or written off with the SBA, we'd love to keep that information and help that news spread out to everybody who can use that. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Please make sure to check out our blog and our website link below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell to be notified when we post. Email me at donna@calculatedmoves.com.